pretty summer mornings we're having here this week and weekend. Lucky. Start this morning by getting comfortable. And if you're still in bed, what a great place to be. On your back with your legs uncrossed, with your hands on your body, so you can feel your body move with the breath as you breathe with your whole body. And in a chair, rock side to side on your sit bones, plant them evenly and firmly, and plant your feet firmly on the floor, hip distance apart, the inside of your hip joint. And lift your chest and pull your chin gently back towards your neck. And then just notice yourself and only as much tension as you need to draw the breath in. And draw it in through both nostrils. That way it gets humidified and filtered. And when you're full all the way to the top, let it go and let it spill out. And your body lengthens and flattens, and you go all the way to the bottom, and the belly button moves back gently toward the spinal column. And keep breathing in through the nose and out either through the nose or through rounded lips. Rounding up on the inhale and lengthening and flattening on the exhale. Good. Bring your hands together and interlace your fingers and clasp them right in front of your chest at the level of your heart. And we learned that isometric exercise has great value. It's known that various kinds of exercise create healthy blood pressure. And in a meta-analysis of over 1,000 studies, the winner, hands down, was isometric exercise. All the other exercise good, but most effective was isometric exercise. Such an easy exercise to add to our morning routine. An isometric exercise is the contraction of muscle without movement of joints. And with our hands clasped like this, if we squeeze and clasp them as tight as we can, that's an isometric exercise. And let it go. And now combine it with your breath. Try a couple of things and see what works right for you. When you inhale, is it good? Just squeeze as tight as you can. And then exhale and release. Or do you want to do the opposite? Breathe and squeeze, either squeezing on the inhale or squeezing on the exhale. Do the one that works best for you. And count your breath and get your rhythm going, making your exhale twice as long as your inhale if you can, or longer. Remembering to stay comfortable because that's when you're most effective. I think I'll squeeze on the exhale because the count is longer and I can maintain the exercise longer. But do what works best for you. Do about 5 cycles of breath with the squeeze. yesterday we worked with the breath, the Sitali Pranayama, the breath that comes across the rounded tongue. And it's a cooling breath. It cools you both physically in the heat of summer, and it cools you mentally, psychically in the heat of anger or strong emotion. And the technique for doing Sitali Pranayama is a rounded tongue, and you make your tongue into a taco shape. Now, if your tongue doesn't do that, it is genetic that it either does or it doesn't. If it doesn't, just use your tongue flat and to the best of your ability, think of the edges curling up. And then stick the tongue out just a little bit between the lips and round the lips so that the air flows over the center of the tongue. If your tongue will roll up like a taco, stick it out between your lips just a little bit. And with your tongue in place, draw the air in across the tongue, pulling it across the center of the tongue and doing your belly breath and deepening your belly breath so that you're doing the three parts: belly rounding, rib cage rounding, all the way up to the collarbones, drawing that air in across your tongue, and then release at the top and let the air flow out through both nostrils, creating the cooling, calming effects of Sitali Pranayama. Breathe in through a rounded tongue, fill all the way to the top, and then exhale out through both nostrils. We'll go for 3 more minutes. Effects are created so rapidly with breath techniques. Only 3 minutes and we create the effect. Breathe in through rounded tongue, all the way to the top, and then spill out through both nostrils all the way to the bottom. Creating the cooling, calming effect. Good thing to do on a hot summer day. It's also a good thing to do in the heat of anger. Keep breathing through rounded tongue. What the saying is, control anger or anger controls you. And so you breathe and you create a practice, an experience with a technique that you can use in the heat of anger. Try it next time you find yourself in that position of anger. And as you breathe, here's some questions to ask yourself. Is this anger justified? Is my response appropriate? And can I express myself constructively? Those are good questions, and much easier to answer as you sit calmly and breathe and pull the air in across the tongue. Try it. And now one more breath in across your rounded tongue, filling all the way to the top. And then the exhale out through both nostrils all the way to the bottom. Good. What a great way to start the day, with the beauty of nature and the sunrise, the sky and the water and the birds. breathing together with long, deep, whole body breaths. And we learn new techniques and we form new habits. And when life's challenges and calamities happen, we're there to meet them. Relax and breathe. And may the long-time sun shine upon you, all love surround you, and the pure light within you guide your way on. Have a great day.